So a little thing about this is, and even when it's Nissan, I just I fucking love Japanese stuff. I mean, even the old Japan's fine, but you know, you get these Fords and I'm sorry, I know this is just stuff that like, you know, you need. So Rain, the R32 owner, gives me this, you know, the parts and everything. It's like, okay, well, it's a Skyline. You know, it's gonna be hard to get parts if anything goes wrong. You know, if I mess up the seal on the install, or there's some snag, maybe it leaks. Got to take it back out. You know, whatever. And so, you know, I'm doing this. You know, like, oh, does the clutch alignment pin that you have to put in to align the clutch plate and everything? Like, you know, what's the spline on that? What's, you know. Supposedly an EJ25, Subaru uses a 24 millimeter by 24 spline, so it's 24 spline by 1 inch. And so does the Nissan, supposedly. So you go, okay, well, maybe that's Japanese standard, right? So that's the Japanese standard input shaft size, right? It sounds very Japanese. But the other thing is, so Rain very fortunately provided me a Nissan part number for the rear main seal. And that's the part that he had to get from Australia, which I seem to be able to find in Kentucky, but he had to get from Australia. So I look up the part number, and what do you know? But here's the part number. That's the Nissan RB20 Det rear main seal, and it fits all of these 90s American cars, 240SX, Altima, Stanza, all through the 90s, all with the same engine. It fits the output shaft, or the crank. I guess they size the crank the same. So it even shows like that is the part number, even though it fits a different engine. So it's like, it's that kind of standardization. It's like and you go over here, go, okay, well, so I look up these cars, go over here, go to O'Reilly's for the Nissan 240SX. What do you know? $8, $15. They're all here. So if I have to get them that. And then the other one is, well, when you align the tool, what if the Subaru one doesn't fit? Okay, we come over here and we look at, there's this Powerbuilt kit, a clutch alignment tool. It's $24. I can get it in a day. So it's like this almost 40-year-old car that was never even made here is going to be easier to work on. The Ferrari that's in the shop right now and this Skyline are easier cars than stuff that was made after 2018, 2020. I mean, I'm struggling to get a headlamp for a Honda Accord, yet I can cross and get a rear main seal for a 40-year-old Nissan Skyline that wasn't even made here. So it's like, I know I rant about this all the time, but it is so bad. Like, it is it's so bad. Like, it's excruciatingly, incredibly bad. So I'm making sure I've dotted all my T's and crossed all my I's for working on his car so I don't hit any snags. I'm trying to predict for every one of them. I've done rear mains before. I've done this work before. It uses the same shift turret design that your Miata uses. So there's all that included there. So I just yeah. I mean. It's just, I'm going through, what do you do when you take a transmission out? I'm going through every step in my head and back and forth in and out, and it all works. So, it's all here. So it's just nice.